shirt. Hey, my love, this is your girl CoriLuv here tonight for a Meet the Cast conversation with the cast and crew of ID4 Nation in conjunction with Carter Boys Entertainment, cast of Never Too Late. Now, if this is your first time, welcome. If you're a returning guest, thanks for always rocking with you, girl. You already know my motto. If there were no you, there would be no CoriLuv show. And you already know my platform is a positive space for all things Black independent film. And I'm excited about tonight because the movie has not dropped. So we're going to be talking some things about it. So if you have any questions for the cast, make sure you drop them in the comment section. Your host, CoriLuv. That's me. Listen, I'm excited to have Broadway Louie, the director, Mr. Ashwood, and actress Gio'Vanni Valiente. We have one more that's going to be coming on, so just bear with us. You know, they always on set and doing things like that or whatever. So he's going to be here in a few. So thank you guys so much for, you know, choosing my platform to come and talk about the movie. I'm excited about that. I'm so grateful. And we're going to let you guys introduce yourself. I usually don't do this, but because obviously there's more than one of you, I'm going to let you guys introduce yourself. So we're going to do it alphabetically. We're going to start with Broadway. That's not his name, but you know. What's up, Broadway? Let the people know who you are.
My bad. I forgot I was on mute. But hey, everybody, I'm Louis Robinson, also known as Broadway Louie. I'm an actor, do music. I'm a mental health advocate. I love to love, and I love the art form of film and being able to, you know, display different emotions on camera. It's amazing to do it. It's amazing to see the people's reactions. I can't wait for people to see this film.
I'm excited about it, especially based on the trailer. You came out dapper out that courthouse. Let me see. I'm trying to wait to see this. Let's go, Gio'Vanni.
Hi. I am Gio'Vanni Valiente. I am an actress. I'm a realtor. I'm a mommy. I'm a wife. I work a 9 to 5. Like, where do I not, say what I do?
Okay, that's a woman. You know how we do it.
Yeah, we have multiple. Right. But yeah.
Yeah. That's you. So we can get our homes to film our movies and, you know, to live and all that type of stuff with you, right? Boom.
Correct,
got it.
Correct.
All right. And Mr. Ashwood. He's switching up on us. Okay.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh my God. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You wasn't hearing?
I couldn't hear anything until till now. So I don't know what jokes. I know they make jokes about me. I know that.
Not yet. It's coming.
Only Junior would think our intros will be about him.
That part,
That's okay. Yeah, so just tell us about yourself and all of that good stuff.
Okay, who would you like to go first?
We already went, baby. We're waiting on you.
Okay, all right. So thank you so much for having us on your show tonight. I mean, it's an absolute pleasure being here. Of course, I am Junior Ashwood, writer-director for this film, Never Too Late. And I hail from Detroit, Michigan, West Side.
Oh, Lord, you're from Detroit? I didn't know that. It's no way. Like when I tell you, I never not have someone on my show that's twined with Detroit, some which shape or form. But that's cool. Okay, West Side, I hear you.
Six degrees of separation, sweetheart. That's how we do.
Right. I'll be everywhere. Listen.
Yes.
So we, I know there's a little thing with the West Side and the East Side. That's like in every city. So you from your West Side is the best side.
Of course.
Okay.
They They don't even make a sign for the East Side. There's a West Side. There's a West Side sign. They don't even make one for the East Side.
Dang. Okay. I hear you. That's funny. No, I'm grateful that you guys chose my platform to come on to talk about the movie Never Too Late, which has a beautiful cast. I must say, you guys are all, looking good, look good. Women are beautiful. The men are, nice looking. I don't want to be too much because I'm married to Gio'Vanni, so I'm gonna just bring it down a notch. But you guys, I want to know, especially from the actors and actresses, so when you put out the casting call, I know sometimes you know who you want to be in your films and things like that, but I want to know if you guys were handpicked or you saw the flyer and one of the descriptions caught your attention and you say, yeah, that could be me, I'm gonna go out for it. So I know Broadway. I want to hear Broadway. Who you want to go Broadway?
Who's going to tell the story? Go ahead.
Okay.
So it's kind of like it's a unique story. It's not as black and white as most things are. So originally, I know everybody loves the movie. I have come around to love the movie as well. But everybody loves Rights of a Father, and originally, that was my role. No offense to nobody. I love what they did with that. But Junior had to make up to me, I was just playing.
Oh, see, there you go. You're going off the rails.
I'm just saying. No. So Junior had the role, and he actually he wanted me for 2 roles, and he asked me which one do I want to do, and I said, Junior, I trust you. Whatever position you put me in, I'm going to do my best to bring that role out. That's not a true story.
That is not a true story. That is not a true story.
Oh,
that is not a true story.
Let's hear your side, Junior.
This interview is pre-recorded.
Okay, Curry. This is how it happened. This is how it happened.
So we're gonna figure out who's telling the truth. Gio'Vanni, let's see.
All right.
So this is what happened. I was shooting. Never Too Late was gonna be my next film. That was gonna be next film. All right.
Hesitating. It might not be true.
No, that was my next film. I want to make sure I got it right. I was my next film. But then I said, wow, I need to shoot Never Too Late. Okay. I need to shoot Never Too Late. So I moved movies around. I had a movie called Agape. I took that movie and I put that on the shelf. That was my next one. I was like, all right, Agape is my next movie. Nope, I took it and I put it on the shelf.
Okay.
In comes Rights of a Father and Never Too Late. So now I had Broadway already selected for Rights of a Father. And I was like, you know what? My wife was saying, Junior, you might want to look at him for Never Too Late as well. I said, who? She said, the tall one, the actor, the one with the dress. Really act. I was like, who? Okay. Oh, she said, and I said, Broadway? She said, yes, him. I said, okay. So now here it is. I got 2 movies that's going to go back to back. And I said, all right, I need him for Never Too Late. I need him for that movie because I could not find anybody else that I felt who could play that role. Okay. So I started searching. Trust me, I started searching. And I said, if I can find someone else that can play the role of Never Too Late, of Jay in Never Too Late, I'll pull him from that movie and I'll put him in Rights of a Father.
And I also said I'll play both roles. I said
you were not getting 2 posters back to back. No. No. You were not getting 2 posters back to back. No.
Oh man.
I had to make a decision. I had to make a command decision. I said, all right. Okay. Since I can't find anybody else to play Jay, I'm going to leave him in this one. Even though I told him he was going to play Raymond in Rights of a Father.
Rights of a Father. Okay.
So I didn't lie necessarily. I don't know why you said I lied. He just says it a different way. It's the same story, a different way.
So I called
a different way.
I said, listen, hey man, I got you. He said, Junior, I already know. He said, I already know what you're about to tell me. I don't have Rights of a Father, but I'm ready. He said, I'm ready. Whatever you need me for,
I'm there.
For you, no matter what, I'm in.
I like that.
That's something to speak to. That's something to speak to because I ain't gonna hold you. That was like my first time like feeling like the I don't know if I told him like that was my first time feeling the actor's rejection. I even told like my friends, I was like, I don't even know if Junior like think I can act no more. I think like I might have lost the role completely. Like I swear, I really was like because I didn't. Like it was a feeling like I didn't want to like the film. I didn't want to go to the premiere because I didn't. I'm not.
What?
I'm used,
but you're the lead.
to be honestly, I'm used to winning. Like I'm used to winning. So when
That's that New York attitude.
the New Jersey, just competitive.
Jersey, New York, all up there. Yeah.
Like so mentally, it kind of played with me, and I was like, but I said, when he makes the call back, I'm just gonna show and prove, because nobody knows what you can do until you actually do it.
Come on, that's right.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. And I
like that.
He was on point. He was ready to go. And
see, now were you thinking?
Premiere. He came to the premiere, Rights of a Father, and I saw him, and I just started smiling. He started smiling, and he walked up to me. He said, "Look, let's get this picture." So we both turned around, and he faced me. He said, "Listen, I just want to make sure you know I want my premiere to be just as big as this or bigger." I said, "Okay, I got you, man. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you."
Okay. But what you said earlier that you didn't want him to have 2 back-to-back posters. Why is that?
Well, the thing was, I was saving him. This is his first lead role. This is the first time he's going to be number 1 on the call sheet, and he has to carry this film.
Got you.
I rather it be for this film because this film has a very, very powerful message.
Yeah,
Rights of Father did too. Now, don't get me wrong, but
it did.
Here has a very, very biblical, powerful message. So I had to save this talent for this movie. So now I had to find him the right co-lead. I had to find him the right number 2 on the call sheet. So that's when I saw Gio'Vanni, and I saw her in a film. I said, okay. Okay. And I did that through the whole movie. I was like, okay. And I got them both together, and I told them to stand next to each other. I said, let me see you guys next to together. And I said, when I saw that, I made up my mind. I said, they're going to be my 2.
I love how Junior just skips over the part where he said, if you find your lead, you can get your movie done faster. And I said, and me and Gio, actually, the story behind me and Gio, we met in Orlando auditioning for a guy named Gary Ledger. And he was planning on doing a show that was similar to Power Universe called Flesh and Greed. And whole production, we got all casted. We were going back and forth, doing blocking, like filming and getting prepared to shoot, like go big. And we kind of built a friendship during that time period. So in my brain, when he asked me who would I think about as a lead, I kind of was like, and he asked me, he's like, can she act? I said, look, I don't know it completely yet. However, she works as hard as I do. So if you think anybody can believe in me and I believe in others, you know that,
they
I
did
put in a lot of work. So if I'm a vouch for you, then it's got to be a reason why. So, then it went to Junior, like, let me go look her up.
Check her out.
Because I said him like, Matt, because he's like, she got any reels or anything? I was like, I said she got Facebook reels or Instagram reels, but here you go. And then, he's seen her. And then we did the pictures, and I said, "Oh, it might be real, Gio. He might really catch you." She was like, "You sure?" Because he acting like he might not do it. I'm like, look, it's out of my hands. It's out of my hands.
Like, why is Junior testing me? Like, why is he testing me? Just
he playing with it, yeah.
Trust me, Yep.
Okay, so what happened when he ended up calling you, Gio?
So let's rewind a little bit. So
I like this story.
So because like Louis said, we had our friendship. So he's like, call him, and I'm like, okay. So I called Junior myself, and then I just kind of like, if it makes sense, put some heat under him to let him know like I'm her for the role, and like you can't look over or past me. You gotta see me,
Okay.
So after I made that call, and I just let him know like, I'm available. I'm ready. If you trust me, I'll give you exactly what you're looking for. And went from there.
It happened like that. And she was like, now, okay.
There's a moment that's not going to be spoken about unless Gio wants to speak about it. I think.
What moment? Tell me.
The casting room.
The casting.
The casting room. You don't remember? You almost lost your mind.
When he thought he was gonna have a backup plan for me. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Now let me tell this part. All right. So we're at the casting call.
Funny.
I told both of them. I said, listen, this is what I want, but I'm still going to cast because you have to have a thespian. You have to have somebody behind them just in case whatever happens.
Right.
So
of course.
you got to have a contingency plan. I said, I'm still going to cast for your roles. Okay. But I got you. And we
just in case
we started looking at other people for her role. And she felt her way about it. She felt her way about it. And even though I told him this was going to happen. And she called me, I want to say the next day. It was either the next day or maybe 2 days after. She called me.
2 days.
And she said, Junior, listen, I want to let you know something here, okay? I want to let you know something. You don't need nobody else but me. I said,
let them know.
I'm like, what? She's like, you don't need nobody else but me. I got this. I can handle the role. The role's mine. I got you. Let's get these contracts done. Let's get it done. Send me the script. I'm ready to go. And I said, okay, all right. I hear you. Okay. Well, I'm trying to say, look, I'm still trying to be, I'm this guy. Okay. So I'm like, I'm still in charge. I was like, listen, I'll have my people call your people. We'll get in contact with you. And in the back of my mind, I'm saying, she just don't know that I've already got her contact.
Still got somebody.
I just need to offer her the role officially via email. But she's,
listen,
and I said,
we were sitting in that room at the moment as it was happening. I'm sitting there like, calm down, Gio, it's okay. and then right, like I know what's going on because Junior, I mean, it happened to me, so I understand like how it could feel. But I was telling her like, he still has to do a job necessarily. I wasn't putting too much on it. But I was also just like trying to make sure she didn't lose it. And because Gio was like, if he gonna find somebody else, then he don't need me then. If somebody else it was gonna be her. It was gonna be her. That's who it was gonna be. And I'm like, Gio. And then I told Gio, like, hey, look, tell him what you feel. She's talking.
It is what it is. That's that fire. She was like, you don't need nobody else. What you trying to say? I got you.
Yeah, she made it clear. She was just like, listen, I just want to let you know. I'm your one. I got it. I'll take it from here. You give me the chance, and I'll give you what you need. And
show you what I got. Yeah,
sure
I know. I understand it from both sides though. With you like just in case, and with her, she was like, ain't no just in case. So hey,
so she's like, there's no contingency plan. I'm your plan.
Yes, I love that story. That's so funny. And with what we're gonna segue back to what you said about the message for the film Never Too Late. If you can tell us just a little bit, give us a synopsis and tell us what it's about. I know we're not going to go into too much detail about the whole movie because we want them to show up to the premiere.
Absolutely.
And all of this stuff. Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about
the synopsis of the film is basically you have Jay and Regina, who are childhood best friends, end up growing up together, had a small puppy love, but then they ended up separating in their adult lives, and she moved back home. And she's the daughter of a preacher. She's a preacher's kid. My man Jay is out in these streets. He is making his own way in the streets. So, of course, that's going to be a conflict. That is a conflict in itself. And she moves back to town. They end up rekindling what they had before. They fall in love, but his lifestyle gets in the way. And the way that it gets so far in the way of their relationship is that her father, who is the preacher, ends up getting shot because of his life.
Okay. We'll stop it right there.
I hope that was like a cut where like the audience didn't necessarily hear what happened. I feel like that's like a very important part of the movie, so I don't really want people to know that.
Yeah, but that's just a piece.
You have to come to the movie and see what happens.
Yes. When is the premiere?
Right now, we're looking at the premiere for spring of 2026. Right. So we're looking
next year.
Yeah, we're looking at April. Yeah, we're looking at April right now. Okay. And it's amazing everything that we're doing production and everything. There are some scenes that are gonna have to be reshot.
Got it.
We got to go back and do some re-scenes. So we were supposed to premiere it 2 weeks from now. We were supposed to do it on the no, not even 2 weeks really. It's on the 20th. We're supposed to
Oh, okay.
But here at ID4 Nation, we had some issues with one of our hard drives, and we lost some footage. So we was like, okay,
that's the
we have to go
worst.
back. Yeah, it's the worst. You know, we have a backup drive. You know, we keep backup drives everywhere. But a lot of the footage that we had that was already edited did not sync into the backup hard drive.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah.
The hard drive that we were working off of ended up having some damage to it. So we have to go back and shoot some scenes. So now they're busy. As you can see, they're in demand.
Yeah.
We have to wait till after certain things get done. All the movies get, saturated. We have to go back,
right.
Go back and then finish up.
Put it together. I mean, the longer the better. I mean, we're all excited about seeing it, but hey, you got the time now to promote it even more and get the buzz out there and encourage people to make sure. And I'll be a part of that, making sure that we share and different clips and the casting and stuff. I'm definitely gonna make it to the premiere, depending on I don't know the dates yet. So, but that's definitely my goal to be there because I want to know about it. I got to see it, you know. And so, Broadway, now we know that your character is Jay and, you're the man. I know it's hard when we do conversations like this because you don't want to give away too much. So based on what you just said, I'm going to skip that question. We're going to keep it moving so that we don't, you don't feel too pressure.
I'm media trained. I know how to answer questions.
Okay.
I also just want to address something like Jay's not a street guy. I don't know why this is a constant insinuation. Jay is a businessman. I just want to clear that up.
He's a street farm. He's okay.
He's a businessman. He's just a shrewd businessman.
That's legit.
I'm not in no streets. I don't know why he keeps saying that.
Let's ask the writer.
Right.
So how did you prepare? That's a professional way to say.
But that is true though. Like as a writer, he has his way that he wrote it, and as an actor, I have my job as an actor to interpret it in my way and put it on a screen in a certain way. So, I guess your question.
What do you feel like, is there anything you did to prepare special, any training, any, because we haven't seen it yet. So we're trying to put an idea of what it's going to be like based on, I know that I saw you. That's the part that I just keep seeing in the trailer is you coming out of court in a suit. So in my head, I'm like, yeah, he done did something. So tell us what type of things you did to prepare for that role.
So I think a few life experiences pushed me to have to grow in certain ways, and the character required a certain patience and stillness that I don't normally display in my personal life because I move kind of fast. I'm an artist. Life is always on go. A lot of changing pieces, and this specific character, it kind of requires something different.
Nice.
In real life, excuse me. In real life, I'm a super nice guy. Everybody gets love. And Jay is something totally different. Everybody doesn't get that. In real life, I talk about God all the time in my life, and in Jay's life, it's a real beef with God. But I have my own thoughts and own traumas and things that I was able to pull from. To tap into the character. I watched characters that I felt like were similar to Jay. Something like Denzel Washington in Training Day, Jamie Foxx and Any Given Sunday. The maturity that Jamie Foxx had to show from the beginning to the end of the movie. Jay has a maturity that he has to display as he goes along chasing Regina's love and a new beginning for him. I definitely had a meeting with comedians, from HBO rap shit, Grammy writer, superstar. I literally asked her for her acting coach, and I never asked her for any favors. I was so nervous. I don't ask for no favors, and I said, "Yo, I don't really ask you for nothing. I don't want no opportunities, but do you have an acting coach you can shoot my way?" and
Okay.
and we did a couple of sessions, and you know, she gave me she gave me words of confidence, and she said she believed I could really do it, even before we saw the script. And that gave me like a certain confidence. I'm like, hey, if she works on Issa Rae sets and she's worked with Chameleon and she's worked with all these names, and she's telling me like, no, you have it. You just have to get the opportunities, and you just have to believe it
Right.
and put in the effort. So I decided to change my ways as a professional completely. I was showing up on set an hour and a half early, to make sure I was there with the crew, and be there with other actors beforehand to go over and rehearse, to make sure that we could, you know, do some semi-blocking, or at least know what we want to do, even though everybody, you know, does their own thing in their own time and preparation.
Right.
I just figured if we could try to be prepared before he asked us to be prepared, that it could be easier for him and the rest of everybody else to do their jobs. So
Nice.
I think that Jay, we're playing Jay. Like I tell him thank you all the time, because he gave me an opportunity to not only show myself, but it's a lot of people that seem to believe that I can't do this for whatever reason. And you know, God gives you opportunities to show exactly what you're made of. So
Yeah.
I think that I had to tap into a new part of myself for this role, and it showed me what I'm really capable as far as range, and
Nice.
believing that I could be that lead character for certain projects that require drama or a thriller, or you know, even comedy. You know, I think this is going to really show my range, because people have seen like different versions of me. People see an artist and they know I'm expressive, and you know, they got they got certain songs that they may like, but they don't. Everybody doesn't know Louis as an actor, and that's so
Right.
unique to me, because I go to premieres sometimes and they say, "I didn't even know you did music," and I'm like, "Wait, huh?" So you know,
And other
it's just
people are like, I didn't even know you act.
it's crazy, but I love it, and I appreciate, you know, God and ID4 Nation gave me the opportunity to like take my next step, because I really
Nice.
believe like this is like it's going to jump board me to
Good
like
for
some new
you.
opportunities. Yeah,
I like the fact that you know you took the initiative to try to get an acting coach, because you know that's something that a lot of people don't think that they need, but I think everyone needs one. If you, I just think if you want to be great at what you do, and I know you played Jay, and Giovanni played Regina, a PK kid. Do you? Is there anything about that character that's similar to your lifestyle?
So for me, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were still talking to Louis.
No, you.
Okay, so for me, yes. Regina, relates to me because basically we both are God fearing women, and I'm all about understanding like nobody's going to get it right, and that's almost the good part about God is because He doesn't want
Yeah.
us to get it right. He kind of wants us to come to Him as we are, so He can fix whatever you think is wrong with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I could definitely relate to Regina because it was like, okay, at the end of the day, me making my own mistakes or whatever the case is, I know that it's just never too late to get it right with God. It's never too late to
Yeah.
feel like, you're not in that position to say, hey, God, I need you. And then I like how Jay left out that I was a part of the prep part of his uh, getting prepared for this movie. We had times where just because we wanted to make sure we gave Junior exactly what he was looking for, we had moments of linking up to just rehearse and go in on the script so we could like really make sure we delivered what Junior was looking for. So like how you left it out, Louis, but yeah.
that, that,
They getting
that
on
is
you
my bad.
tonight,
That is my
Louis.
bad. But you know better. You know as much as I do that I don't even give myself credit all the time like that. So I was kind of shocked that I just went off for that long about myself. My
As
bad.
you should.
Right.
As you
My
should.
bad. But no, she's
But
right. She's absolutely right. Like we were determined. It was so crazy
I
that
like
like
that.
we had such good chemistry that they was like, stop holding hands. Like they was trying to like stop like because they didn't
Right.
understand that we already did the work. Like we didn't need no assistance on that comfortability. We did the work like out of respect for her, and just the we both wanted the same thing. Like this is my first lead role. I've done multiple
That's right.
projects, but this is also her first lead role. So in a sense, we in the same position. We both got something to prove
We
right now.
gotta go
And
hard.
her so even more because she doesn't have that much. She hasn't done that much work due to her being a mom, a realtor, and
And
everything she does.
everything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
me, I believe in, no offense to anybody else, but I believe in Black women shining. So
As you should.
it's part of
Yeah.
my job as the lead actor in this film to make sure my lead gets her shine on as well. So yeah, for sure, it was all
You gotta
teamwork
have that
and
balance.
Right.
Yeah, because if she looks good, you look good, and together y'all look great. You know what I mean? And I just love that you guys. I'm sure it made it easier for you as a director, Junior, when you come. It's not too much direction that had to be given because they've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? So that's amazing. I love when actors say that they take time outside of just, you know, the table read and different things like that. Because a lot of time, I know actors that just do the table read and one rehearsal and that's it. No, I love that you guys are doing that, which is going to show your greatness in the long run for sure. And I'm sure that you absolutely love that, Junior.
Oh, absolutely. You know, we had it scheduled for multiple table reads and multiple times that we get together, and it moved so fast. The movie and everything moved so fast that those dates got canceled. I literally, I called them. I'm like, listen, hey, I'm calling to let you know we're not going to be able to rehearse. He said, we're rehearsing right now. You're interrupting us. I was like, who are you talking about? I'm on the phone with Gio right now. You're interrupting us. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, oh my God. I said, okay.
Oh wow.
I said, okay, that is amazing. That is amazing that you guys are doing it on your own. And it seemed like every time I call either Gio for something, hey, what size shoe you wear, or you know, whatever, to get with the casting or costume director or anything like that. She said, all right, let me hang up. I'm on the phone with Tyrone and what's that? I'll call you. I'm like, y'all are rehearsing right now. She's like, yeah, you know, I'll call you back. I'm like, oh my God. And that happened.
We ain't got time to talk.
All the way up, and we started shooting early. We shot like a week early because they were ready. They were like, Junior, whenever you're ready, we're ready. And to get them on set, and watch their chemistry just spill all over the screen was amazing.
Yeah.
Now,
awesome. I can't wait to see it now. I'm getting excited.
Oh my God, to see an edited scene. I couldn't sleep at night, and I would call them and say, listen, all right, I'm gonna show you this one scene. That's it. I'm gonna show you this one scene. That's it. That's all. And they would see it, and they were like, oh my God.
Yep.
Hey, we're in your hands, Junior. We're in your hands. We trust everything you're doing. That scene is insane. It's amazing. So yes, nice. To watch them do that prior to, it was just absolutely amazing. And everybody has to understand, I did not cast Louis for this film. My wife did.
Give her credit. Yes.
She casted him for this film. I did not.
Yeah, make sure they know that Jerry didn't cast me out of sympathy or anything like that. It was because of his wife.
Yes.
My wife is a movie buff. She is a movie buff, and she loves talent. And she said he is perfect for that role. Awesome. I said, okay.
And you know what the wife says goes, and that's that.
You know what else was something about the prep? Don't even do that. We know. We know.
Yeah, you had to look around that corner though.
We know Miss Phillips run the house. There was one other thing about prep that I wanted to mention. That I learned as a lead actor. Like, I learned that being a lead actor means not just knowing your lines, but also knowing everybody else's lines. I remember hearing about Will Smith annoying people on set because he knows everybody's lines. And, I kind of admired it because I'm like, hey, that's so much to know, right? And then me and her started working on it, right? And I started laughing because I'm like, this is crazy. And she's like, what's going on? I'm like, I remember thinking I could never do something like that. And we're doing exactly that, where I know her lines, I know his lines, I know my lines, and and I didn't even think I could do that. Like, I really didn't think I could do that. I got ADHD, I'd be all over the place. So like the preparation for me was definitely extensive, where I had to really sit myself down for hours at a time, screaming, saying different voices, trying to, how am I going to look? How am I, it took so much time and effort to become Jay that when I was done being Jay, for the little bit, now that we got to do reshoots, I got to go back to him. But when I was done being Jay, it was kind of like,
right.
Because I took the script and I became Jay. Like,
Yeah.
I might have annoyed some people on set a few days because I became Jay, you know, but it was important to me that I
You
played this
became your
character.
character.
Right.
You became character. That's when you said that we were holding hands and we were doing this. You became that character. You was not Broadway on set. You were Jay. So you had to stay in character the entire time. And that's what makes a great actor to me. You know what I mean? I always tell people I'm no director, no producer, none of that stuff, but I look at a lot of movies and listening to you say you looked at Will Smith, you looked at Denzel in Training Day and different, you putting in the work to create, those are great actors. You know what I mean? So you putting in the work to get there. So that's great. K Lotto said he had to check first. Yeah, you saw him look around that corner, making sure she didn't hear him. And then earlier she said beefing with God is deep. I think you said that's what you had the character was doing.
Yes.
So I mean, I was excited to see the movie, but I'm even more excited is like we're in April. But that's cool. We gonna have, you know, a lot of time to see it.
It's gonna start the new year off correct.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so great. And I just to tag on what he said. Everybody has to understand what I do now with all my films is that you'll have the movie, but I'm going to put a behind the scenes to each film. So every movie that I do, there's going to be a documentary about 45 minutes long that you see the interviews with the actors and you'll see the behind the scenes. It's basically the making of.
Okay. Nice.
So you'll see that for Never Too Late. And the great Andy Kaufman, you know, got into his character to where he was that character and people had to call him by that name. He wouldn't answer another name, things like that. And Jim Carrey said, like, when he was getting ready to do the film Man on the Moon, he got into the point where you had to call him Andy. He would not answer to Jim. And it drove people crazy and all that. But if you watch Man on the Moon, that is an amazing film.
Nice. And that's funny though.
Weirdo here did the same thing. It was like, y'all gotta call me Jay.
But that's the right thing.
It's 1 a.m. I'm directing this film. I'm not calling you Jay. If I call you B-Way, that's what it is. And he's like, I need you to call me Jay. And I'm like, oh my God. So I was like, okay, I got you. And I mean, it was at that point that he wanted to engulf himself into that. I was like, okay, wow, I'm not going to stifle his artistic realm right there. I'm going to let him roll.
That's the way he worked. Yeah, because you might have called him Broadway and it threw him off because you don't know where his mind is, you know, focused on. Like he might be thinking about that line that's coming up for that scene and you call him Broadway, he like comes out of it.
From day one, I literally said, stop calling me that. I literally had to tell them, stop calling me that. And, you know, he's a director, you know what I'm saying? He's in a position of power. And, you know, I had to learn, like, to not just say it because I'm from Jersey. You know, sometimes I don't necessarily have the best way to say things. I don't sugarcoat sometimes.
It comes off aggressive, but that's just how you talk.
But even though he's a director, this is my film too. So, you know, like, I need him and everybody else to understand, no, stop calling me that. I'm Jay. When you see me on this set, there's no Broadway. Y'all don't hear me talking about music. Y'all don't see me talking about anything Broadway. I come here as Jay. As soon as we step on set and that camera is rolling, you don't even, what are we talking about? So let's not do this no more. I respect everybody else. Cause he made it that way though. He encouraged me to be myself. Like the first weekend, you know, Gio, I was trying to wipe my nose and I got fussed out. Why is he wiping his nose? Somebody wipe his nose. Somebody get him some lotion. Why is he looking for chapstick? Somebody get him some chapstick. And I'm just like,
see, there you go.
I'm not saying that to be funny. Like that's really happening, but it also helped me understand like this is a serious thing. Like I can really tap into my character and not have to think about none of the other things that you sometimes have to do with independent films because sometimes with independent films,
he done spoiled you. I don't know.
I ain't spoiled.
I got spoiled. So
you did.
I got
good.
Spoiled. Yeah.
Good. Now with Gio, so he's saying all this. Did you say in the character too? Were you, you know, Regina on set? Regina.
So I was Regina on set, and because the fact that you know we had those moments of rehearsing together. Yeah, when I got on set, I'm Regina, and I told him that I'm like, listen, I'm letting you know. I'm Regina when I'm on set. So, and I would tell Broadway that because I never wanted him to feel like uncomfortable of what he needed to do for us to make this movie be what it needed to be. So it was me really coming to him saying, hey, you know, if you have to grab me here, you know, do this to me, whatever the case is, let's sell this movie. Like, don't see me as Gio, see me as Regina, and let's make it happen. So
I love it. I love it. You guys are gonna be amazing. I can tell. I already know it. I just, like I said, I just can't wait. But those of you that are tuning in, I see quite a few of you are tuning in. If you don't drop your name, I won't know who's on. We're also on Instagram. I see a few people on Instagram as well. Hey, Tracy. Tracy's in Jacksonville. I know she's gonna come out. If you guys aren't familiar with her, she's one of my ambassadors for the awards show. She's in Jacksonville. Her Instagram is Tracy_the_creative1. Make sure you check her out. She's an amazing PA. She goes to Detroit a lot, but she in the city. So, hey, hit her up. Let her know, hey, we need you. We got you right here in the city. So drop a comment, drop questions if you guys have any questions for them. Tyrone didn't make it on. I'm not sure why, but if you guys want to shoot him a text, let him know he could still pop in. And we're going to just segue right into my commercial about the People's Love Choice Award, which is happening December 6th in Atlanta, Georgia at Studio House Atlanta. Tickets go on sale tomorrow. I'm so excited. It's early bird ticket. And as you guys know, nominations open October 1st. And it ends October 21st. We're doing 21 days and voting starts October 24th. Now, when the link opens up, it's going to be very detailed because, you know, we have, I think it's 20 categories. I believe it's 20 categories, if I'm not mistaken. And each category, you know, has requirements. So there's one, for example, upcoming actor is an actor that has 8 or less or 7 or less. You guys will see it when it opens. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there's, you know, stipulations to each one because somebody has 30 movies and somebody that just shot one, they can't be an upcoming actor. Obviously, they've been doing it. Production assistant, and everything has to be within the year November 2024 to September 2025. So make sure that when you guys it opens up, you guys pay attention because if they drop somebody's name in the wrong slot, they're just going to be automatically disqualified. So I'm excited about that. Last year we had I think it was over 7,000 votes. We had about 500 nominations, over 7,000 votes, and it was amazing. It was virtual. This year it's in person. I'm super nervous, but I'm so excited because people are getting excited about it too. So make sure you get your tickets early on my website, www.thecoriluvshow.com, and you'll see the People Love Choice Awards and click on it and go from there. But right back on to Never Too Late. It's still early, but the movie is called Never Too Late. We have Gio'Vanni Valiente, who plays Regina. We have Louis, who plays Jay. And we have the director, Mr. Ashwood, who is on here. So thank you, Lotto. Lotto dropped the question. Thank you, guys. I don't know if you guys know Kay Lotto. She's on here supporting. I love it. Thank you guys so much. She says, what was the most challenging scene to shoot? You laugh at Regina. So you go. You hear me out, Regina. You're laughing, Gio.
I wanted to hear from Julia as the director. Like, what did he think was the most challenging scene? But if it's for all of us, let me see. For me, the most challenging scene. Okay, for me, the most challenging scene was honestly.
I don't know if we should tell the most challenging scene.
You said what?
I don't know if we should tell the most challenging scene.
You don't think we should? Because I was over here thinking the same, but I won't.
Because our challenging scenes are some big pivotal points in the movies.
It is.
Okay, got you. Okay.
So
you can still say what scene it was. You just won't tell them what the scene's about.
It was scene 19.
Well, I would say for me as a director, I would say the most challenging scene that I had for them to do was they got into an argument.
Okay.
That was a very, very challenging scene for them to for them to.
So it was super believable.
It is amazing. It is an amazing scene. It's riveting. It really, that scene pivots the whole movie.
Got you.
Pivots the whole movie. From there, that's when you do this. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. We got to see what happens in the rest of this movie. Oh my God. So they get into an argument and it goes from there. So that for me, that was most challenging because it had so many moving pieces to it. This scene had so many moving pieces. It had a lot to do with just those two. And it was amazing.
Okay. Love it. Love it. Love it. Listen, you guys know I be critiquing movies too. So all of it, let me tell you, when it comes out, I'm gonna let y'all know. Okay. We keep it real.
Look. I would compare this scene to Kendrick Lamar and Taylor Page. We Cry Together. I don't know if anybody's seen that music video, but it's comparable to that scene of Kendrick's song where it's about his relationship and how they cry together and they fight, they argue, and go through all these different emotions in that song. So if you ever could watch the Kendrick Lamar, he won an award for it. Kendrick Lamar, We Cry Together. But yeah, it was that was a scene. That was a scene.
Okay.
That scene took a lot. That scene took a lot, and me and her both, we tapped into places like we went into what's the mode they call it? What's the oh my God, what's the stage they call it? Like I forgot.
It starts with an M.
Flow stage, is it? It's the flow stage. The flow stage. We went into a flow state. Like essentially, like I think that like, and this was the first weekend. Like we shot one of the biggest scenes in the movie on the first weekend. Fresh on the film, not even knowing what it was going to be like that weekend.
Right.
This big mansion, we're blown away by that, and now we're supposed to shoot this scene where it's emotions at the highest, and like it was real. I felt real. It was frustration for how many times we had to shoot it. It was frustration for like it was so much, but the way it came out on camera, like that's one of the scenes I'm most proud of. Like I can say, y'all can't say I can't act. There's no way you're gonna watch this scene or other scenes in this film.
I'll be the judge of that.
Another scene in the hospital. There's a scene in the hospital that me and her both have that I think is really going like people are going really like they might fall apart. I don't see how you.
I love movies that make me cry.
If I cry shooting it, you better cry sitting in that seat.
Right.
If I cry shooting, you better cry sitting there. But also, you spoke about critiquing. Listen, Junior, tell you, I'm one of them. I watch a lot of film. I enjoy a lot of film. I went to film school at the Art Institute before we found out they were scamming us. But I learned a lot, and I pay attention a lot to the small things. Lighting, everything matters to me. And I told Junior, I said, look, we can just make a regular independent film. It could just be whatever, because people do that all the time. But I was like, that's where you separate ourselves, because people like us, like me and Corey, we're going to sit at home after we leave the theater and we're going to talk about what we saw. And we're going to be honest with each other, because people not going to be honest with you in the theater or at home. They just not going to, you're going to see it. So how about we do the work right ahead of time, cut out all the mediocrity that everybody's used to doing. And
correct.
This is why I was excited to work with Junior. We had conversations about what we see in the film community from our community. And it's not to talk down on nobody. It's just that we have to set a new standard when it comes to independent films.
Come on. Yeah. Please do, because you're from Florida. You're from Jersey originally, but you're here in the Sunshine
State. My daughters
are
born in Florida, so I'm from Florida. So when I take it personal when people say Tubi movies, because they try to disrespect people's work and people's craft, and they don't understand that it's a lot of good craft and a lot of work, and they don't understand that people that are filming these movies are going to do bigger projects at a later time. So how about we set a new standard now and show people, hey, this is an independent film. However, we look rich. This ain't Warner Brothers. This ain't Touchstone. This ain't, and I love Tyler, but this ain't Tyler. This ain't none of the bags coming from none of them. This is an independent film. However, it doesn't look like an independent film. It don't look like we shot with independent budget. It looked like we went to the
well, the wardrobe itself, and I know my girl Krishan Peace will love that you said costume designer Junior Ashwood, because she hate when people say
Julia, we gotta give her we gotta give her flowers, because KJ did KJ did so. I never knew how much a costume
Shout out
designer.
KJ.
KJ, like the work she did was so. It was just as important as me and Gio, like without a doubt.
Nice.
Because Junior, he would have lost his mind. I would have lost my mind trying to keep up with all the outfits and the days and when they supposed to. There's no way, like,
Okay.
and putting the outfits together and making sure that and then also collaborating because we don't like everything and not being, taking offense to it or personal because, you're a fashion designer. Like, you might not want to hear what the actor is saying about it, but she took it in and we were able to work with her and it was a collaboration of, you're going to see, like, ain't nobody dressing better than us in these, like, what? Like, who?
Okay, now. Let's see. All right, now. I love it. Eridan Films. Let us know where you're located, Eridan Films. What city and state? Ask the question: what made filming this movie different from previous projects?
Okay, I'll take this one. What made it different this time is our crew. We had
makes a big difference.
We had an absolutely amazing crew.
Okay.
And when I say we had a crew, I'm talking we had everything from our cinematographer, Michael Carter. He is an absolute amazing talent. I mean, he has an eye for setting up a scene and different things like that. Our cameramen, our audio tech, our costume designers, our script supervisors, our project managers. I mean, we had a team of about 10 people, just the crew. And
nice.
Yes, I'll take it on the chin. Yes, I spoiled the actors to a certain point to where all they had to do was show up and perform. I see on other sets that the actors are setting up. They're setting up the audio. They're helping with miking out. They're moving furniture and all like that. They got to my set and they're like, all right, Jimmy, what you need to do? I said, I need you to go over there and, and rehearse your lines.
Practice. Yeah.
Nothing else. No. And then they'll stand there and KJ will come over there. She'll take them up, put them up here, she'll get the lint out of their eyes and things like that. She'll turn around. They're like, oh my God. Okay. Now sit down and wait, so that was the biggest thing for us was this film. It was our crew. Our crew was they're an hour early and they are there until we're done. Actors come in, they give me their performance, they go home. But that crew is there.
Nice.
And Carter Boys Entertainment, they're my peoples. We work on each other's films for everything. We just premiered Objects, things like that. So
nice.
Anyone now, it gets to the point now where anyone that works with ID4 Nation and they come on our set and they see they're like, oh my God. Okay. Every set need to be like this.
But, yeah. Listen, I love it.
I take that personally. I love that people see that and they're saying, okay, we have a film company here that is definitely doing it like Broadway said, like the Warner Brothers, the Tyler Perry's, all the other big studios. But that was the biggest difference was our crew. And I can't give them enough flowers. They did an amazing job getting on set, getting off set, the club scenes, the hospital scenes. It's so much that they do that no one else get a chance to see.
And you know what's amazing? That makes a big difference. You know what I'm saying? Like if your team isn't going hard, I mean your attitude, the actors, they're gonna pick up on all of that. So shout out to the Carter Boys Entertainment and everybody else that's a part of the team that makes it all come together. But that speaks volumes on yourself too, because you gotta be showing them greatness as well in order for them to want to put that out there. So absolutely. Yeah, that's great.
I have to shout out the cast as well. So the cast, and I'll go back to the first weekend. That first weekend, we shot like 13 scenes in 3 days. I mean, we really knocked out some good things. After that weekend, and I guess I'll put it out now. They would call me individually and be like, "Junior, that was an amazing weekend. I know you worked us weekend. You held us hostage for 72 hours." They said, but that was amazing. And, I trust you. I have buy-in. I have buy-in to what you're doing. And whatever you need to get done, I'm there for it. I want
nice.
And I was like, oh my God, the cast
Right.
has buy-in. All right.
Oh,
I don't have to sell them anymore. I don't have to sell them anymore. So,
that is great. That
yeah,
means the
shout out to the
cast,
cast.
they're
Yes.
gonna definitely push. Eridan Film says teamwork is such an undervalued asset in a film. Or glad you provide that experience. And like I said, it's you. You know, they see the work you put in. They see what you're doing for them. Eridan Films, let us know your Instagram and Facebook handle. That I don't know if it's a male or female, but they said they're also in Jacksonville. So
yeah. Well,
make
again,
sure
if they're here, we're gonna mess around and end up working together one way
together somehow. And I love it. I absolutely love it.
You better, because that's my cameraman. What you talking about?
Oh,
That's Will.
okay.
Is that
Yeah, that's Will. So that's Will. That's my cameraman for the On the Ad podcast that we have on YouTube and now on Patreon. So yeah, he's an amazing videographer. Extremely great. He's going to be filming also the documentary or the behind the scenes as we build up to Porch Fest, and he's going to film Porch Fest for me. So we're going to put a whole little Will is amazing. He's amazing at what he does. I can't wait to see when him and Junior puts their minds together, because that is going to be the greatest film that Jacksonville has ever seen. I'm telling you that today.
Awesome.
The day Eridan Images and ID4 Nation work together, that is going to be the greatest film Jacksonville has ever seen. I put that on my soul.
That makes me miss living in Jacksonville. Oh, I'm gonna be coming visiting often. It ain't nothing but a little drive. That's all right. I love it.
Jacksonville has
it's back. Okay.
DJ Larry Love, Metamorphic, Dr. Dom, Junior, Adam Madrid, Carlos.
Yeah.
I think all of us have put in a lot of work across the years to kind of like spur up this renaissance of entertainment now, where the music culture is finally catching up, the film culture. People are finally investing in money. And I got to shout out to Mayor Deegan. She is a big part of that, where she really has pushed the government here to really make a way for film. Jacksonville used to be Hollywood. We want that back.
In the day,
we're coming back.
And y'all have a lot of great locations. A lot of great, like Jacksonville. I'm telling you, it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah. And to piggyback off that, literally today, I had a meeting with Councilman Randy White down in District 12, because what we're going to do is we're bringing ID4 Nation Film Studios to Jacksonville. So we're going to build. Yes, we're going to build a studio here. And so now we're going to have all the filmmakers here. You come on our studio. You come on our sets, and you can take your time. You can spaces. No one's over your shoulder. Hey, how much longer you guys going to be? Hey, how much longer you guys going to be? Excuse me. How much longer you guys going to be? No, it's going to be, you come there, you rent a space, you take your time, you get your vision out there. So we're going to have sound stages. We're going to have an airport. We're going to have a jail, a courtroom, a restaurant, a club.
Let me y'all start hiring, because I'm telling you, it's a problem for me to come to Jacksonville.
Yes. So
I'm a little old stomping grounds.
Yes. So we had our proposal, took it down to City Hall today, and he's all in. So we're looking to buy the land. It's 20 acres, 20.4 acres on the north side, and we'll get that. Now our next step is to go to the economics department as well. We're setting that meeting up. We'll get the numbers together, and I'm telling you, this studio is coming.
Love it. I am there like the fair. I'm definitely, ready to
will have their own personal Tyler Perry here. So no need to go anywhere. No need.
Nice. Come on now. This is what I've been saying, because I've been traveling for the last 3 years. I've been in Detroit. I was in Detroit so much at one point, people thought I was from Detroit. I mean, now I've been in Texas a lot. Now I'm, branching off into Atlanta, but it's so much easier to be right in Florida. It's a 3.5 hour, maybe 4 hour drive for me to come to Jacksonville. I could go there and come back home at the same night if I want to, type thing. So I'm with you when you're right now. I'm right there. Tracy asks, I just gave your IG, which is ID4 Nation on Instagram. Make sure you follow him. She says, I'm all in. I want in. Kim says that's a blessing. I pray it all works out, and it will. Listen,
it will work out.
I'm ready. I'm ready to be a part of it as well.
It's no longer a dream. We are moving forward. So it is the process.
Love it. Thank God. Right, Tracy? We right here. We ain't gotta travel no more. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up in a little bit. I just have one more question for all of you. Actually, if you could describe this film in one word or phrase, what would it be? And go. Just one
Okay.
word. Let's go with one word.
Oh man, I had a phrase for you. One word would be powerful.
Okay, I like that.
I'm gonna go with emotional.
I'm a crybaby. Don't do that.
There's so many emotions in the movie. So.
Oh man. Jay thinking.
I say life changing.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I say life changing. I think that everybody has something that they could pull from this movie. Every generation could pull from this movie and see something. People from all walks of life can pull something from
It
this
got me
movie. So I
black
think
out.
that yeah, they don't like you right now. They got a cat on there. Yeah. But yeah, I think that I think that all walks of life, all and I also wanted to make sure like this is not like this is a movie for everyone. Like this ain't I know people gonna see our faces and assume like something, but this is a movie for all walks. Like everybody could watch this movie and pick up something
Good.
from this movie. You know what I
Nice.
mean? Like that's very important. Like that's this movie is a movie for everyone. There is a story in here for everyone. Everyone has trials and tribulations. Everyone has their test with God, especially with the where the world is right now. It's important. It's important. It shows you how important family members are. It shows you how important love is. It shows you how important God is, faith
Oh
is. It
man, I
shows you how
like
important
that.
being grounded. It shows you a lot, like a lot. And also at the end of the day, it shows you that it's never too late.
What we're gonna do for sure is once a movie drops, and I'm gonna say, I guess on whatever platform that it drops on, we're gonna give it a couple of weeks and run this back so we could talk about it because they'll actually seen it and get maybe a couple of viewers to join and just talk about it, maybe how it moved them, different things like that. Because, being powerful, emotional, and life changing, those are very powerful words for a film. And these are things that we need. We need different. I like different. So I'm excited about it. And I usually play a game when I have one member and one actor or actress on the show. But instead of playing a game, I'm going to have you guys pass the applause. So, we give flowers, but we're going to applaud someone who made this experience for you guys amazing. So we're going to start with Gio, and you're going to say in one sentence who and why they made this, and then you're going to pass it on to the next person.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go with our one and only Junior Ashwood.
Okay.
That is because for me to for me to be an upcoming actress, the experience, I promise you, the experience of being on set, you could not tell me that I was not in Atlanta on Tyler Perry set. You couldn't tell me, I promise you, you couldn't tell me, and this is me becoming an upcoming, so you couldn't tell me that I wasn't around professionalism. You know what I'm saying? Because of that, I it made me go harder as my character, because I saw how just serious and how just everything was it was amazing. It was a very amazing experience. So give it to Junior.
Nice. I like that. Man, she giving it to you, Junior. Who you want to applaud? Wait.
Okay. I would say let me go last. Let the actors do their thing. Let me go last.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not gonna hold you. I've been thinking hard. I want to give it to the whole crew. Honestly, I don't know if I could like say one person. If I would, like, I got Kylie is my favorite. Everybody know Kylie's my favorite. Kylie's my favorite. Kylie's our sound engineer. Kylie is my favorite. She's like her energy, her hugs. It's almost like she's like the loving sister that you never had, and that was our first time ever meeting. But she's just like she's just a welcoming spirit on set. Like she's
nice.
She's never mad. She's just a good energy. And our cameraman, oh my God, I can't believe him. What's his name, Junior?
Kenneth.
Kenneth.
And Kenneth, this is his first time being a second videographer or whatever, second cameraman.
Yes, second cameraman.
It's like his first time. It's first time being on a real set and working. And he was just so like open. He was so open to learning from Junior. He was so open to like doing whatever Junior asked to learn, so that he could move forward and know more as he moved along. I thought that was so admirable. And then KJ, like we gave her flowers earlier.
Yeah.
Like,
costume
the crew
design
is like very important, and so it's harder for me to just point out one person. Like all the crew is like amazing. Like
I love it. That's awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. Especially those three people. Like Callie's my favorite. Everybody knows that. I'm sorry to everybody else, but y'all know Callie's my favorite.
You're not supposed to say who your favorite is. We just assume, but okay, Callie. And that is round back to you, Junior.
Okay. I would say that, you know, with the cast and the crew, they were just amazing. You're going to say each time you do a film, it just goes to another level. And for this cast and this crew, wow, it's hard to break it down to one person. And I would say for Gio, she is, you know, it's so great to work with her because she takes direction so well. She takes direction so well. You can say, hey, I need you to jump in that pool. All right. Now you got to swim on your side and just keep your head and keep your nose in the water. She may not be able to know how to swim, but guess what she's going to do? She's going to jump in that pool. She's going to get her hair wet.
I love it.
She is so easy, you know, to work with and direct, and to have Broadway on set to give you that resistance that you need to draw out your greatness. To say, hey, this, and this. And I'm saying, you don't need to be worried about that. He said, I know, but hey, listen, I'm like, I just told you don't need to be worried about that. And he's like, okay, yeah, but you know, to grab that out of you, and then you go back and you see it once it's edited, you're like, oh my God, that is just absolutely insane. But I cannot give it, I still can't give it to them too. Because of our cast and our crew, it's really hard to pull. For me, I have to give it to Phyllis, my wife. She's the one that puts me in that car every day. She's the one who deals with me when I get home. She's the one that I can yell at and blame her for everything that happened on set. Wasn't even there. She's the one. Yes. Yeah. She is. First of all, she's fine. She's so fine. Oh my gosh, she's so fine. But to see her deal with me and trying to run this company and direct these films and do all these different things, she is the catalyst to this man you see before me. So if anybody ever says, hey, you know how great Junior is, that's fine, because I'm the face. But y'all don't see behind me is that engine that makes me run. And that is
behind Phyllis. Every great man. Come on, Phyllis.
You know, she is just an absolute great soul.
Love it.
She's a soldier. And she does everything that no one else sees, but I'm the one who gets all of the flowers. So for that, I have to say she is just an absolute amazing soldier, and the one that she is the glue. She is the glue. Phyllis will walk on set or walk somewhere right there, and everyone's going to gravitate to her and call her mom.
You call her Mama Phyllis. They don't want Mama Phyllis.
Yes. So she is that one. She is that one.
She deserves it.
Corey, we can't hear you. No,
okay.
We can't hear her. We can't hear you, Corey. Gio, put your phone on.
I muted myself. Here we go. Okay. Y'all can hear me now, right? No? Yeah? Can you hear me? Okay. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. I'm really, really happy that we had this. Again, I'm glad that you guys chose me to come on. And like I said, we definitely got to bring this back. I don't know I don't know what platform you're going to put it on, but as soon as it drops and, viewers are able to see it, we're going to come back. We're going to talk about, some of the things that we couldn't touch on today. Super excited about that. Again, if you're tuning in and you're not already following, make sure you follow ID for Nation, Broadway Louie, and Realtor_Go for Gio'Vanni. And if you're not already following the CoriLuv Show, make sure you follow the CoriLuv Show. We're looking forward to seeing. Never too late.
Is Realtor_Gio, Gio.
Oh, I put what she told me. So let me fix it. So when people look back, oh my gosh, that's so funny. When they go back to the
go Realtor, go.
Yeah, I know, right?
And they're like, I keep putting it in. I didn't say it. Okay, let me fix it. Hold on. All right.
So while you fixing that, Corey, since Kaylato, she was the first one with a question. She's the first one with a comment, and she was so engaged into the show. So I hope, let her know that, and I don't know if she can hear me or not, but let her know that I will have a VIP ticket for her for the premiere. Yes.
Let me put it down, Kaylato, girl. I hope you sit on here. You better be on here because you're gonna miss out.
Let her know that I will have a VIP ticket set aside just for her. I'm going to take care of her that night. I'm going to make sure she arrives and walks the red carpet.
She there?
Okay, great. Well, young lady, I'm going to
drop your IG, Kaylato.
I'm going to have some folks get in contact with you, and I'll make sure you
get
dropped off at the red carpet. You're going to get, your interviews, the pictures, the paparazzi. I'm going to have a seat set aside just for you.
Okay. Let's go. She said, I will be there, honey. Yes. Drop your IG so we can make sure we're able, because she's on YouTube. She's tuning in through YouTube.
Okay.
So
awesome.
I won't see their IG. So yes, I love it. I'm looking at the YouTube too. All right, guys. Again, thank you so much. Make sure you guys follow everyone if you're not already following. And support. I'm gonna be sharing when the movie drops. If they're gonna have other behind the scenes photos and maybe a little bit of clips here and there, and we're gonna make sure that we amp it up, push it, and go from there. Tracy, make sure you follow ID for Nation, reach out, and thanks so much for tuning in. As always, guys, if there were no you, there would be no CoriLuv Show. So thank you for tuning in, and guidance, blessings, and love. Good night, y'all. Thank you so much. Stay tuned.
Good night. Thank you so much for having us on.
You're welcome. Hold on, y'all.
Thanks for tuning in tonight. We're always excited to partner with amazing sponsors to help keep the show running smoothly and to promote incredible businesses. If you're interested in sponsoring an episode and gaining great exposure, we'd love to have you on board. Simply visit our website at www.thecoriluvshow.com to learn more and get started. Let's make something special together.